Hello. I would like to discuss the issue of bullying. And I really don't think we have had enough attention focused on this very critical issue in our society. And I'll go into why this particular issue is one that has to be dealt with, has to have people dedicated to changing, because it is an institutionalized problem within our society, particularly the public school system. Now, I chose a rather unique way to address the issue, and that was I wrote a novel. You may be asking, well, how can that deal with the issue? Well, what I did when I wrote this book, Freedom from Conscience, it's published through blackrosewriters.com, and it's also available at amazon.com. And what I thought would be a very effective way with this issue would be to create a character who's bullied, and then create some might say a rather morbid type of plot or background, since it does deal with her acts of revenge. But the thing is that it gives you a glimpse into what it's like to be persecuted as an outsider. Now, the character themselves is a young woman in her last year of high school. She's always been an outsider. She moves into a new school. Just figures she'll tough it out for that last year until she can go to university, since she is highly gifted. But the thing is that while she expects that she's just going to have what she's had for the last 11 years of just being isolated, if not maybe the object of abuse, she meets up with some people who befriend her. And, well, as you could probably surmise from what I've said already, this group of people see themselves as taking revenge on society, people that have hurt people, and so forth. But that's the novel. The reason I chose to do this as my way of reaching people with this issue was that I wanted people to find a connection with the main character, to see life through her eyes, to see what it's like to grow up and finding yourself the victim of those who don't understand you, the victim of a system that seems to push conformity. And so if you're an outsider, you're individualistically thinking, you're distrusted. And I wanted to make sure that those people that feel this way, which, who knows, maybe millions of people in the United States do now or have in their lives felt that way, that they get some sort of voice. The thing is, I think we read too often about the results of being these kids pushed to the side and worse, abused. And I don't know, maybe you get a situation where someone is considered too shy, too nerdy, maybe they're overweight, maybe they're perceived to be gay or lesbian, or they're a different race or background, economic background or religion than the prevalent culture and demographics of that particular school. And then, at the very least, they may wind up just being pushed to the side. But often, they're going to wind up becoming the object of physical and verbal hostility. Now, what does that lead to? Usually depression. Person can feel withdrawn. They may feel that every day when they go to school that they're running a gauntlet, that they have to endure till the end. And I don't think that's really fair. This should not be tolerated. This should not be tolerated by society at large, and it most certainly should not be tolerated by schools. Administrators need to take action. And if necessary, maybe the law, if it's necessary, has to come in and protect people. Now, I think